The power of feminine energy. Both men and women have feminine and masculine energies in their body, in their lives. Feminine and masculine energies can be expressed in healthy and unhealthy ways. There's a tendency for there to be some distortion in today's world around masculine and feminine energies. The truth is, though, that neither masculine nor feminine is better nor worse. In actual fact, they're complementary energies. So when we compete, when we go into battle around these things, we actually deny their true power. When we understand the complementary nature of masculine and feminine, then there's much more power available to us all. A tree is a great example of the complementary nature of masculine and feminine. Just picture a tree. Imagine the trunk of a tree. So the trunk of a tree, solid, steadfast, creates the direction. We're going up. There's this solid, firm base. So this is representative of the masculine energy. Then the feminine energy extends outwards from that. The branches, the leaves, the flowers, the fruit. She's expansive. She produces fruit. She reflects beauty. Equally, the root system under the ground. The whole root system, that is feminine energy too. The root system drawing in that nourishment from the earth. So we have this beautiful, steadfast, solid, directional trunk that is the clarity, that is the masculine energy of the tree, with then feminine energy above, feminine energy below. Neither is better or worse, complementary. So one of the first qualities I wanted to address with you today that highlights the power of feminine energy is the quality of softness versus brittleness. As women, or even men with strong feminine energies, wherever there's a feminine energy that becomes armored, that sense of armoring, protection, layering up, that actually creates a brittleness. If you think back to our tree, a branch that doesn't have a lot of inner nourishment, a branch that's quite dry, snap, it breaks. Equally, when we have a lot of protection, a lot of armoring, something happens, we break. We don't know how to move the feelings through the body. We don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know how to protect and support ourselves in healthy ways. But when a woman honors and accepts the softness in her feminine energy, when a man accepts the softness in his feminine energy, then there's the possibility of moving with that softness, bending, stretching, being like a more supple branch that can bear a little weight, bend down and bounce back up. When we try and keep ourselves hard and solid, we become brittle and we break. When we allow ourselves to feel, to move energies, we stay soft, and it actually creates more resilience in our lives. Another feminine quality that is of value here and that relates directly to the root system of the tree is nourishment. Nourishment is a beautiful feminine quality. What we see a lot of in today's world is overgiving, over caretaking, over mothering, over giving, all in an attempt for feminine energy to prove itself. Look how good I am. Look how much I give for you. Look how much I do for you. Look at all the amazing things that I give to others. In that space, though, of overgiving, the feminine energy becomes depleted. And feminine energy that's depleted will one day collapse. Feminine energy, though, that accepts nourishment for herself first. When I talk about nourishment in this context, I mean man and his capacity to nourish his inner feminine, and woman and her capacity to nourish her inner feminine. So it's a bit like being on a plane. They say fit your own oxygen mask before fitting children's oxygen masks. It's the same in our lives. We must nourish ourselves first. The tree knows this. It has an extensive root system to take care of this. And we as women need to know to nourish ourselves so that we can thrive. Nourishment is essential for everything that we do. It builds our power, it builds our internal sense of who we are. A depleted feminine energy is unable to serve or be there for anyone. The next point that I wanted to share with you today about feminine energy is the quality of being inclusive versus exclusive. And this has a number of different ways that it can present in our lives. So feminine energy is inclusive of all feelings, inclusive of all needs, inclusive of all thoughts, opinions, desires. So this is true for how she is in her relationship with herself. But if we imagine holding a meeting, it could be executives in a boardroom even, somebody who's holding a feminine energy will be inclusive of everybody's feelings, thoughts, opinions. Somebody who is exclusive will be more likely to push their own agenda or to push the agenda or opinions of certain other people in the room. Whereas feminine energy includes, and then from that place there's a gathering of information, gathering of experiences to discern how to move forward, what actions to take, which experiences hold more weight, which experiences need some more energy, love and support. So I invite you to explore these qualities of feminine energy in your life. Feel into the ways that softness can support you, how nourishment can support you, and how being inclusive in a variety of different ways, how these three things, softness, nourishment, inclusivity, all of them can amplify and build the power of your internal feminine energy so that you feel more embodied and more in touch with the grace, the beauty and the love of the feminine that wants to live from inside of you.